A beautiful client turned around to me this week and said, I just don't know who I am anymore. And from the outside, everything looks great. She has a great house, a loving husband, gorgeous children, a great job. And though inside, she's actually lost herself. And when she said this, it made me just think of all of the women that have said this before her. And even myself. I was once where she was. And I get it. And so that is exactly what this podcast is all about. Welcome to Out of Her Mind with Kobi Pollock. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. This is a space where women can feel seen, heard, and accepted exactly as they are. It's a space where I share my own journey from burnout to thriving. And it's a space where you can learn tools and techniques to support your nervous system, your mindset, and your overall wellness so that you can live your best life. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here today. Now, today's podcast is a reflection. It's a reflection of who I once used to be. I want to talk about that invisible mental load that we have, which causes us to lose ourselves. Because there's a difference between the actual physical work and the mental work that we have, that underlying mental load. It's not necessarily about the washing or the housework and the things that we physically have to do. It's actually about remembering the washing, remembering the appointments, the notes from school, who likes what snacks, whose birthday it is next week. Like, we're anticipating everything before it actually happens. This does not just apply to mums specifically. It's like our brain never switches off. This is why so many women wake up exhausted before their day even starts, because they know that there's so much to come and there's so much to actually think about. Now, it's not motherhood that's the problem. It's not all the tasks that we have. It's not the job that we're doing. It's really about the fact that at some point we actually stopped existing in our lives. Rather than thinking about all these things that need to be done, being the organizer, the planner, the default parent, the emotional regulator for everyone else, and the one that remembers everything, we actually forgot ourselves, who we are deep within, what we actually like, and what brings us joy. And that's what I help women to do. Now, some people tell me that they just want help. And when we unpack this, it's not actually the help that they're craving. For so many of us, we want to be seen. We want to be seen, heard, and accepted exactly as we are and acknowledged for what is going on. So maybe this is a podcast that actually should be for the men or for the partners or for the kids to actually acknowledge us and what we are doing in our days and simply ask, how are you going? I see everything you're doing. I acknowledge everything you're doing. How can I help? It's about seeing the person themselves, that woman themselves, and not just everything that is getting done. That alone creates emotional safety within us and gives us the strength to go, okay, I can keep going. I work with incredibly intelligent women. These women have read the books, they've read the podcasts, they've done degrees, they have done counseling, psychology. They know why they feel the way they do, and they're still overwhelmed. And this is because the awareness is not enough. Awareness doesn't change anything. It's that logical knowing, yeah, I know why I do this. I know why this is a problem. It's actually changing and shifting how that feels in your life, which is where I get these women to. And the key is that your nervous system needs to experience safety before your mind can think differently. So when I work with women, it's always around the nervous system first. Then we work on mindset. And then we step into self-trust and knowing who you are beneath everything. In last week's podcast, I spoke with Emily Senyard, who is a clinical psychologist. We spoke about the nervous system, her experiences after having her first child, and the post-traumatic growth that she went through because of that. If you haven't listened to that podcast, I'd really recommend you go back. It's episode 2 in season 4. It will give you some key ideas around how your nervous system works, what nervous system dysregulation looks like, and how you can start to regulate that for you as well. And so when we have kids, when we become mothers, we go through something called matrescence. And if you listen to my next episode, I am interviewing Beneath around matrescence, what it is, and how when you learn about what this word is, it absolutely shifts how you see motherhood, how you see yourself. Because nothing prepares us for that identity change of being a mum. And every child asks us to be a different version of ourselves. Somewhere between the nappies, the school lunches, work, the washing, the cleaning the house, all of those things we do, we lose who we are. And this is exactly why I created Mum's Mindset Makeover. Not because mums need to add something else to their to-do list to be feeling okay. It's not because they're failing or they're broken. It's because you deserve a space to be seen, heard, and accepted exactly as you are, and to learn the tools and techniques to support yourself. If this podcast resonated with you today, you're not alone. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, if you've been wondering where the old you went, it's not your fault. Most likely you've been stuck in survival mode, doing the things that you believed you needed to do to get through. And then you get to the point where you say, I don't even know who I am anymore. So instead of today going, who needs me? What do I need to do next? I would love for you to actually just take a breath for a moment, in through your nose, sighing it out through your mouth. Another in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more. In through the nose, out through the mouth, allowing your body to relax. And just ask yourself, what do I need right now? Because you matter too. If you've liked this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share. Please just share it with one other woman to get it out there. These conversations need to be had so that we can feel seen, heard, and accepted exactly as we are. And to be able to get through this, let's support each other in this journey. Thank you so much for being here from the bottom of my heart. And remember who you are.